Hey YouTube, what's up? My name is Yankee, and I'm going to be bringing you my Twilight deck profile. I've liked Twilight since they've come out, and they've pretty much stayed consistent. I mean, they're not as powerful as when they came out, but Light Sworns are still around in the meta. And since Konami felt nice enough to give us two Luminas, I felt like I should rebuild it and go crazy with it. So, without further ado, let's get right on to the deck. First, you got your Big Beater and Big Boss, BLS. I mean, I don't know why he was brought off the ban list in the first place. He's still broken, Konami. He wins games by himself. What what do you want? It's why is he here? But hey, if you got a toy, use it. Of course, then you got the main guy of the deck. You got triple JD with the sad common JD right there in the middle. He's the shunned of the group, and yet the most drawn. Makes me sad. So anyway, JD, best boss in the game. Just nuke the field for 1,000, hit you for 3,000 to the face, no 4. Yeah. Pretty much those are your main bosses. You got more, but that's pretty much what you're trying to summon. Like I said earlier, 2 Lumina. It feels really nice. By the way, that is Tyler Rogers who signed that. Phoenix Flare X. See, that's a free tag. But anyway, yeah, 2 Lumina, Digital Lightsworn, Special Lightsworn, makes for awesome shenanigans because you can just, I play Lumina, discard, special summon, automatically rank 3, or I can just use the second one's effect. Lumina makes for great plays. Of course, that's 1 Lightsworn. After that, you got Double Jane, it's your typical beater. It's 1800. When it attacks a monster, it gets 300. Mill 2 at the end of the end phase. Then Double Lila, 1700, but you're barely attacking with her. The main point is it's a walking MST. Just change the defense, blow up a back row, and mill 3. Now, I didn't used to run this, but now I run 3. Freaking Rygo. It's the bane of Rabbit, and it just mocks everything. Flip it, mill 3, pop a card. It's so annoying that you can have 3 of them. And my thing is, I love to be annoying. And to round out the Lightsworns, you got Argus, Aaron, and Garoth. Argus is the bane of Inzektor's existence because Lightsworns can't be targeted. So, fuck your Hornets. Aaron, it's kind of just another Lightsworn name, but it's useful if you just attack a defensive monster. I mean, it gets bounced to the deck. And Garoth can make for great milling plays. But really, they're just extra names. So, there's your Lightsworns. Not bad. Pretty standard lineup. Next, you got 2 Chaos Sorcerer. I run 2. You could run 3. I used to run 3. I should probably not do that to my JDs. Except for the common, because he's common. Fuck commons. But I run 2. You could run 3, but I found out 3 is cloggy. And you will summon them, but they're not always useful. I find 2 to be really nice because when you draw them, they're almost always useful right away. Yeah, they're the retarded brother of BLS, but they get the job done. Again, gold, common. I really need to hollow this out, don't I? Sad face. And next we got pretty standard stuff. Double Veiler. It games based on effects. It's Veiler. And Double Trooper, pretty damn standard. When it dies, you draw, mill 3. Don't need to wait till the end phase to do it. It's fun. Everybody loves Wally. Tuners, and then the last of the Standard stuff is Plague Spreader. I'm actually pretty sure I'm going to take Plague out. I'm almost certain it's going to be taken out, because I sight it out every game, and I rarely use it to synchro, because it's cute with Lumina plays. I don't want to say anything bad about things that are in my main deck. I mean, it does make for cute plays with Lumina. You discard it, special summon it, and get a free synchro for 8, 9, whatever you want. It's nice. But it more often than not, when you put something on top of your deck, it's more painful to you. But depends on what you want to do. So more likely he's coming out, but for now he's a nice option to have. Defensively, we got your Doors, and it's awesome ass token here. Japanese too. You can possibly see that. You can come close enough to seeing it. Oh well. Got that, and a Trag. If anything, the Plague will come out for a second Trag. I think Trag is much better than Gores, in that it can be a bigger beater than Gores can ever hope to be. It steals monsters, and therefore can be any XYZ, any Synchro, it can be anything. But, yeah, I mean, I've had awesome games where opponent went Quasar after I max Seed, which I don't have anymore, but he went Quasar after I max Seed, and I drew a shit ton, but he thought he had game anyway. So he attacked with Quasar, I dropped Gores, he negates it, then I dropped Trag on the second attack because he happened to play one Upstart Goblin. So I'm chilling there at 1,000, while he has an extra attack with the, he made a second Synchro. So chilling there at 1,000, drop Trag with 9,600, and he can't get over it. My turn, I run over Quasar with a 10,200 Trag, and then discard a Trag for the Shooting Star. Makes for very cute plays like that. So that's defensive and Twilight part with your darks. And next we got Honest. It's honest, it's not the ghost rare, it's just the very hurt derp ultra rare. But it's honest. I mean, with all the lights you run honest. And my tech card in the deck, because I like to try at least one tech card, Torbus. Torbus from the Underworld. I enjoy any card that chick is in, but more or less, this is amazing. You discard it, you XYZ with it, you do anything with it that gets it in the grave, you mill it. By the way, we're playing Lightsworms, guys. You mill this, get anything back to your deck. Now, with Lightsworms, you're going to mill things you don't want to mill. You're going to mill the JDs, the VLSs of the world. You're going to mill the Gores, the Honest. You could put those right back in your deck. Or fucking Zectors. By saying, hey guys, I don't like your Hornet, I don't like your Ladybug in that grave. I personally adore Torbus. I might take out Plague for a second Torbus, but, well, that seems like it's going to go to Trag, so. There's all your monsters, 27 monsters, pretty standard lineup, maybe a bit more than people would want, but I have yet to run into a problem with it. Spell-wise is, well, standard as hell. It's just very typical, triple recharge, charge a Light Brigade, Allure, and triple MST. Pretty damn standard. Then, of course, you know, if you want to really talk standard, you got Reborn, common, heavy, common, whole, common. I'm one of those scrub players that doesn't have all hollows. Oh no, don't subscribe, he doesn't have hollows. No, like, you guys should probably subscribe, because that'd be cool. But anyway, standard spells, yeah. And then your only 2 traps, 2 decrees, because back rows aren't cool, and I think it'd be better to stop their traps rather than run the Solemn Brigade and all that and have a good chance at milling them and or having them be dead. But whatever, decree's pretty sexy. These are actually rare, so it's not as bad. So that's, what, 3 subscribe points right there? Hell yeah. That's the main deck. I'm not going to be showing you guys my side because it's very... It just depends on the area and what's around, so mine is probably not going to look anything like yours. Extra deck. Besides, you know, having that sexy bitch there. We have Double Livier. It is freaking amazing. Just makes for a cute plays Chaos Sorcerer. You banish something, you play Lumina, special whatever, play Chaos Sorcerer, make the Luminas into Livier, plus from there. It's fun. More rank 3s, because it's your main rank in this deck. Acid Golem, it's there to be another beater. Nobody's really going to let you sit there as a 3,000 beater and just ram into them. If they do, they usually have the advantage anyway. Otherwise, they gotta find a way to get rid of him. So, yeah. I run double Leviathan. Yeah, sexy ghost. But it doesn't show up well on camera, so I'm gonna have to cry and use the secret for the example. It's another generic rank 3. It's Leviathan. I run 2 because I don't know what to replace it with. So, shut up. Rank 4s, we got Steelstorm Roach. Yeah, that's right, I got a Roach. That's like 5 subscription points right there. Oh yeah. But, he's simple. Played against Chaos Dragons, played against Heretics, played against high-level stuff, and he's cute. I don't use him all too often, but he's really fun to use against dragons. You got your typical Utopia, just typical, and Utopia Ray. I don't ever seem to use him, but when I do, I win games. That's it for the XYZs. Then we go into Synchros. Pretty simple. Got a Brio. Can't DT Brio, because this is a rarity show somehow, says the guy who's running a common JD. I'm gonna cry, but Brio needs to be banned. Trish didn't need to get hit nearly as hard as Brio did, but Konami's on their way. Arcanite, cute plays with Chaos Sorcerer and Effect Veiler. Make Chaos Sorcerer, banish, summon Veiler, synchros for this, pop 2, laugh and troll. We got Black Rose, nuke the field. Scrap Dragon, it's pretty standard at this point. It is a new version of what Stardust was, where it's always in your extra. Speaking of Stardust, what's up? And level 9, I've always run a Mist Room. I don't know what everyone else says, but I've always run Mist. I have always liked his bouncing ability. It's the great game ender. While Trish was a game sealer, this is a game ender. But he's easily makeable in this deck, and just makes for fun plays. And the last one is anytime if machine still exists, yes, Chimera Tech, which obviously means I got a Cyber Dragon in my, side, but this is just fun. I mean, Chimera Tech. Get rid of your Zen mains. If Katakuri still exists. Wind-ups for the most part, if those still exist. But, yeah, so that is my profile, guys. Nothing too out there. It's standard as hell. I am fiddling around with cards because it's what I do. But I'll be hoping to get you guys a video of a dual network video recording, I guess, and we'll see what happens from there. So please comment, rate, subscribe, tell me what you think of the deck, name any suggestions, and please remember to have a great day. Later, guys.